part of our mission to help people. Anyone who's hurting or they feel like they've been left out, God has a plan for us.
What did he tell you to do this time?
What was maybe the biggest thing that surprised you about Jim Bakker and Tammy Faye Bakker when learning about them for this role?
Oh gosh, I found it all surprising because I wasn't very aware of them before I started working on this, because I've been raised in the UK. It was all new to me, so I found it all just a kind of fascinating study. And you know, the first thing you see is the headlines and the scandals and the prison time, and so you go, well, let's rewind and let's find out how this happens. Go into detail and actually look deeper than the headlines and the punchlines. So that was a really fun aspect of it, is going, oh, how does someone live in a way that leads to this?
Well, hello, everybody.
Well, when I saw the documentary and I saw that scene, that incredible moment between Steve Peters and Tammy Faye, I knew how important it was.
But I want to tell you, there's a lot of Christians here who love you and who wouldn't be afraid to put their arm around you and tell you that we love you and that we care.
Thank you, Tammy.
Because my knowledge of Tammy was just what the media had kind of fed me, like the sensationalized version, that all the drama, not really the true story of who she was. And that in the documentary blew me away. For me, it was the reason I had to make the film. It was the most important scene in the film.
I want to put my arm around you.
And I want to put my arms around you, Tammy Faye.
And I'm convinced that Steve Peters and Tammy Faye saved lives with that interview, because many in the conservative evangelical world were disowning their children who were coming out to them. And here's Tammy Faye saying we love. Like that's the way with Jesus. Jesus loves the way, Steve Peters says, Jesus loves the way I love. Jesus loves me for him. I mean, it's just like so powerful.
Jim Bakker, he's still alive. Have you met him or spoken with him?
No, I would love to though. It's something that I would be incredibly open to. The ball is in his court in that matter. Yeah, because I feel a tremendous sense of responsibility to honor him in a real and kind of balanced way, and not villainize him or idolize him, but just kind of try and treat him as a full human being.
Have you met, or what's been your relationship with her children?
I have yet to meet them. I've become friends with them through phone conversations and texting and what. I know I'm very excited to meet Jay Bakker for the first time in New York. Tammy Sue sings a song. She does Don't Give Up on the Brink of a Miracle that runs in the credits. And she was so lovely while I was filming, and the questions that they answered. So I'm really inspired by the two of them. I mean, their mother's legacy definitely lives on through them.
And my last question is, if there's one thing that you could say to Tammy Faye Bakker, what would it be? One tweet. What would your tweet to her be?
My tweet, my DM. What would my DM to Tammy?
What would your DM be?
It'd probably be private. It would definitely, I just would want her to know that I loved her. She worked so hard to make everyone feel loved and accepted for who they were. You talked about your drag name. She had the fearlessness of like a drag queen. Like there was something about her. People talk about drag as like a mask, like, oh, or her makeup is a mask. And for me, I saw it as a way that she was expressing how she felt inside. It wasn't a mask. She wasn't hiding. She was like, it was truthful. She was being creative. She was being artistic. It was a beautiful thing about her. And so I just would want her to feel appreciated for what she gave to other people.
The love that she gave to other people wasn't really given to her, I think. And it's so funny because at the time, people looked at her makeup as a sign of her being insecure about who she is. But I feel like today, we've totally warped that narrative around makeup, where it's actually like makeup can let you be more of who you are meant to be.
I 100% agree with that. It's not a mask. It's literally, it's her. I mean, there's a great interview she did with Roseanne. And Roseanne was like, why do you do this? Why do you wear all this makeup? It's extreme. It's too much. And she goes, because I feel pretty.
Yeah.
I don't feel pretty without it. And like, that's good enough for me. Anyone can show themselves however they want to be. If they want to have green eyelashes, if they want to like wear like the most crazy thing, I'm all for it. I think that's what makes everyone such incredible people, is the uniqueness of each of us. So 100%. That was part of the reason also we wanted to make this film now.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.